Our second lesson this morning comes from the Gospel according to Luke, the 13th chapter. I would ask that you stand as you are able, or stand in spirit as we read it. Now, some were present on that occasion, and they told Jesus about the Galileans whom Pilate had killed while they were offering sacrifices. He replied, "Do you think the suffering of these Galileans proves that they were more sinful than all the other Galileans? No, I tell you, but unless you change your hearts and lives, you will die just as they did. What about those 18 people who were killed when the tower of Siloam fell on them? Do you think they were more guilty of wrongdoing than everyone else who lives in Jerusalem? No, I tell you, but unless you change your hearts and lives, you will die just as they did." Jesus told this parable. A man owned a fig tree planted in his vineyard, and he came looking for fruit on it, and he found none. So he said to his gardener, "Look, I've come looking for fruit on this fig tree for the past 3 years. I haven't found any fruit. Cut it down. Why should it continue depleting the nutrients of the soil?" And the gardener responded, "Lord, give it one more year. I'll dig around it, give it some fertilizer. Maybe it'll produce fruit next year. If not, then we can cut it down." This is the word of God for all people.
Thanks be to God.
You may be seated. Did you hear? Oh my God. Did you hear about it? No, I mean, seriously though, did you hear about it? I mean, can you believe what was going on over there? I mean, not over here, but over there. Can you believe it? Oh my God. And did you see the shoes? Those shoes were tacky. Right? Super not fetch. Right? Classic gossip. Raise your hand if you've ever been someone who has engaged in gossiping. Yeah, I went to high school. Right? Gossip. Gossip is something that we know when we hear it. Right? When we hear gossip, we know that it's gossip. We know what's going on. It's super obvious, usually, isn't it? Question mark. But sometimes it's just whispered conversation that spreads like fire. Like this.
What do you mean it's not working out right? I mean, I just introduced you to my parents. Why did you broke up with really? Did you broke up with
As long as office gossip travels fast, you can count on that goes in, goes money. 15 minutes will save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Yeah. Save you money on your car insurance. I just start selling ad space over there. I'm not going to do that. But that's gossip, right? It starts spreading just like that. A one whisper and the entire office knows that gossip is taking place. But sometimes gossip's a little less in our face. We hear it going on over here, but it's not about us, and we're not part of it, so we pretend like maybe it's not exactly something we're supposed to be engaged in. So, we have our scripture for today where Jesus is responding. He tells a parable, but before he tells a parable, he says, you guys think you're better than those people. And what happens to set the scene for this is that, as always, Jesus is at a dinner party. Now, he's always at a dinner party. I mean, Jesus had to have been at this, because the dude's always there. Right? Doesn't say it's potluck, but I'm assuming it's a potluck. It seems like every time he teaches somebody something, he's at a dinner party. So, that's my Jesus. If any of you have seen Talladega Nights, they have a whole scene about whose Jesus they like the best. Right? My Jesus is the eating Jesus. Right? I like food. It's just really good. So he's at a dinner party, and someone starts talking about what happened up there in Galilee. Yo, did you hear about what happened up there in Galilee? Oh, man, they just whoop, killed, dead, middle of church. And they're all talking about it, and Jesus overhears it. The thing is, they're not just talking about something that happened on the news, though. What they're actually doing is they're gossiping. It's not just, did you hear what happened in Galilee? So did you hear about what happened in Galilee? Aren't you so glad we're not like those people in Galilee? They've taken it to the realm of gossip. Now, all of us are familiar with gossip. Jesus calls us to follow him, and we got to leave some stuff. But, gossip is one of those things that's hard to leave. It's hard for us to get away from gossip. And the part of it is, we just want to know. Even if it's not our business, we got to know. I want to know what's going on. The perfect example of this, you're driving down the freeway. All of a sudden, you start seeing brake lights coming on, right? Traffic is slowing down. You can't figure out why traffic is slowing down, but it's slowing down. Then you get up there, and there's an accident. On the other side of the freeway. There's no accident on your side of the freeway. But everyone on your side of the freeway has slowed down. Not because there's a police officer or anything. No, they've slowed down so they can go, whoa. Is there an ambulance? They're taking a stretcher out. It must be serious. Hold on, I got to cause an accident. Look at the accident. Right? That's called rubbernecking. Yeah, we want to know what's going on, even though it doesn't matter or affect us. We slow traffic down on our side of the freeway to know what's going on that side of the freeway. Ooh! Right? We want to know, and it's too much. This is what news becomes too often. Right? It goes from just knowing what's going on. We want you to be aware of the fact that there's a fire on the east side. Oh, we need, hey, it's shutting down this road. That's good to know. But then when it goes from that to, and it's a family of 4, and their dog, and the kid's going to jump out the window, and then after the kid jumps out the window, the firefighter's going to catch him, and if the firefighter misses, the kid can be hurt. Like, we take it to this place where it becomes gossip no matter where it is. We got to know more than we actually need to know, and part of it is because it's a way for us to say, I'm so glad that I'm not them. And so Jesus is at a dinner party, and they start talking about those Galileans that got killed, while they were in the middle of offering their sacrifices to God, like, oh, man, hear about them Galileans? I'm super glad I'm not those people. And Jesus is like, are you all serious right now? And he says, do you think you're any better than them? And that's what he said. Do you think that you're any better than those people? It's easy when it's those people. Right? They're a faceless, nameless group. But what about when it's somebody that we know? It takes it to a whole other level. When Jesus calls us to come and follow him, it's not just to come and be status quo. He says, we talked about it, sing it in that hymn earlier, leave all things you have and come and follow me. And I think too often we relegate leaving all the things we have to our material things. We think, okay, I gotta leave all the things I have. So I gotta go through my clothes. I gotta get rid of all those hand-me-downs I don't need. I gotta get rid of all the shoes I never wear. Maybe I need to downgrade my cell phone. What else can I get rid of? Maybe we don't need 3 cars. I'll get rid of a car. We start thinking about it from a material perspective. What do I have? Do I need 3 watches? We start thinking of all the items we can get rid of. And he says, leave everything you have and come and follow me. And we start thinking about all the stuff, and we forget that it's not just about physical things that we're called to leave. We're called to leave behind some some attitudes, some practices that aren't good, like gossip. There's a lot of things. Gossip, slander, which is kind of like gossip, but slightly different. Judgmentalism. I can do a whole list, but I think that's the whole point, is that we often forget about those things. We think it's just about the material things. When Jesus calls us and says, leave all things you have and come and follow me. He's saying, leave behind all presuppositions about what it means to be a follower of God and come and follow me. What happens is that fog rolls into our lives and threatens to take over everything and obscures our vision. It makes it really hard for us to see what it is we're supposed to be doing. And we're trying our best to follow Jesus, but the fog has gotten itself so up in us, we can't see him clearly anymore. And the fog is all of the stuff that we can't leave behind that drags us down. It reduces our visibility. The temptation of gossip, the temptation of material wealth or spiritual well-being, the temptation of a lot of things gets in the way, and it reduces our visibility to the point where we say, I want to follow Jesus, and we can't see him anymore. We can't see the path in front of us anymore to even try and go, well, I think he went this way. And the next thing we know, we're standing in the ocean. We say, whoa, how did I get here? This isn't where Jesus went. It reduces our visibility. All this stuff we can't get rid of takes up our space and it clogs our vision. And so we got to handle that by getting rid of all of those things that fog up our glasses, right? That fog up the world in which we live. And we're in the time of year right now when we do that. That's what the season of Lent is all about. It's about spring cleaning of ourselves. All that stuff we've cluttered up over the years, or just over the year. During Lent, we say to ourselves, all right, self, I'm going to spring clean myself. Right? We're not talking about Buddha juice cleanse, right? Let's not get fatty up in here. I'm talking about like actual spiritual cleansing, like going through yourself, doing spiritual inventory. Where am I at? Have I grown in my faith? What can I get rid of in my life? What's getting in the way of me following Jesus? Because that's what's important. And if we don't do that work every year, if we don't do that work on the reg, we're not going to be able to follow when Jesus comes and says, leave everything you have and come and follow me. And then we're going to say, whoa, follow you where? I can't even see you. We're going to get lost. We have to leave our gossip. Got to leave our rubbernecking. And when I think rubbernecking, and you say to me like, well, that never happened back in the day. We don't know that Jesus was telling people not to rubberneck. Yeah, it was. The Good Samaritan parable is literally rubbernecking. Guy in a ditch, and everyone's walking around, whoa, look at that dude over there. Ooh, sucks for him. Right? That's the Good Samaritan parable. They want to see what's going on, but they don't want to get involved. They want to see what's going on, they don't want to get involved. He says, that's not what this is about. He says, leave your pride. Come follow me in a new way of living. Leave everything you think you know to realize what it is you don't know yet. Come and follow me in a life of compassion. Come and follow me in a life of vulnerability. They don't like that. They want to be vulnerable. It's hard to be vulnerable because we had to open ourselves up to somebody else. We had to get rid of all that stuff we use to try and insulate ourselves from potentially getting wounded. And Jesus says, that's not how this is going to work anymore. He says, come and follow me in love. Don't think that following Jesus means nothing in your life changes. Don't think that following Jesus means nothing in your life changes. If you, at the beginning of Lent, say to God, God, I am sorry for all that stuff that got in the way. And then you don't do anything to change that stuff during Lent. You weren't actually sorry. Lent begins with a service of repentance. That's what Ash Wednesday is. And when we did our Ash Wednesday here this year, we wrote down those things that we were sorry for, that we felt had gotten in our way, that we felt we had done that hurt God in some way, hurt our relationship with God. And then we burned it in the box and said, now it's gone. But if you wrote something down and said, man, I'm really sorry for that, and then immediately started doing that again, that doesn't do it. That doesn't cut it. That doesn't mean transformed life. If you're the same person at Easter that you were at the beginning of Lent, you didn't do Lent. You didn't follow Jesus. You didn't actually do anything. Now, I've got a lot of friends that are Catholic, and I've always been confused by them, because in college, I would watch them, and they would do something, they would mess up. And in the Catholic faith, they have something called confession. We don't do that in the Methodist Church. It's not how we understand the way that God works in the world. But that's how they did it. So they would go to confession, and they would say, Father, forgive me, I've sinned. And they would list this whole bunch of stuff. And the priest would say, you are forgiven! Now go say 20 Hail Marys. Let's drink some water, and you'll be fine. And then I would watch them do the same things the next week. And then go to confession the next week and say, Father, forgive me, I have sinned. And list the same 20 things that they totally did. That's the whole missing of the point thing. And that's, Lent is our time to take stock of what it is that distances us from God. And on Easter Sunday, if you're the same person that you were at the beginning of the season of Lent, you didn't do Lent. Right? Lent is more, I've said this before, but it's so true. Lent is more than eating a fish sandwich. Right? Lent is more than going to a fish fry. Right? That's not Lent. That's just stuff you added into Lent. Lent is about taking stuff out. It's about taking time out. It's not about adding things on. Lent is a direct challenge to society that says, do. Lent says, stop! And breathe. Because when we do too much, what often happens is that we realize we're doing so we don't have to listen. We don't have to recognize. We don't have to learn. And if we just do all of Lent, we do things, and instead of taking time to look at ourselves, by the end of Lent, we're at Easter, and all we've done is continue to be busy and to pretend like nothing needs work on. Now, I know when I'm avoiding... Did I just throw my cups, or did it just stay quiet? I know when I'm avoiding stuff at home. My house is currently immaculate. I cleaned all the bathrooms yesterday. Yeah. Like the whole, on hands and knees on the floor, clean the bathrooms yesterday. Because I didn't want to write my sermon. I didn't want to write the sermon. And so my house is immaculate. I know that I'm doing to avoid having to do the thing I don't want to do, which is spend time with God. So if you are the same person on Easter Sunday that you were at the beginning of the season of Lent, you didn't do Lent. You just did stuff. Because during Lent, Jesus says, come and follow me and have your life transformed as a result of it. Come and look at what's going on up in here, and see if it's good. And if it ain't good, then get rid of it. Spring clean your soul so that you can see God, so that your visibility will not be reduced. So this morning, we have this text in which these people come to Jesus and they're talking kind of like next to him, but not to him directly. And they're just like, hey, you hear about those Galileans? And he's like, are you serious? Do you think that because something bad happened to them, you're better than them? And he says, you have a shot. And then he tells them a parable. And he goes, this guy on a tree. And everyone's like, oh, what? Jesus telling us another story about farming? And it's like, yeah, he gets the people. A modern version might be like, oh man. A guy comes and he goes, I've had this iPhone for 3 years. And it won't charge. Just throw it away. And the repairman says, give me some time. I'm going to clean out the slot on the bottom. We'll check out the battery on the inside. We'll see if it can still charge. Then, if it can't, you can get rid of it. He comes and says, cut down this tree. It's not doing nothing. And the gardener says, give me a shot. Alright? Y'all are the tree. Or the iPhone. Whichever one drives with you better at the moment. That's you. Jesus is the gardener. And God is the landowner. Jesus is saying that those people. Y'all have a shot. But this is it. If you don't take advantage of it now, that day may come and go. And then where are you going to be? During Lent, we have a shot. We have a chance to take a step back and evaluate ourselves and ask, what can I get rid of and what can I hold on to? Why is my iPhone not charging? Is something blocking our connection to the Spirit so that we can't tap into the power of God anymore to recharge ourselves? So my challenge, there's still time left in Lent. If you haven't started trying to charge yourself yet, if you haven't started trying to figure out why you can't charge anymore, my challenge to you is there's still time left to do some work, to get connected to the Spirit again so that you can be with God, to know that you have a chance to do some soul work. Take this opportunity to take a break and to reconnect with God. Now, if your spouse has been on you to clean the bathrooms, though, maybe do that first. Right? I don't want you to claim you're ruining you and your spouse's relationship. The pastor told me not to do any chores. That's not what I said. But I said to be aware of why you're doing the chores. If you're doing the chores because you're in a relationship with someone and that's how your things balance out, that's awesome. But if you're doing the chores to avoid talking to God, then you're in the wrong spot. You still got time. My hope for you is that on Easter Sunday, you will find that you are not the person you were this morning or 2 weeks ago. Heck, that's my hope for you tomorrow. But Easter gives you some more time to work on it. It's sort of like the extension on a paper. So my hope for you is that you would be a different person by Easter, so that you could then be hope for somebody else. So that you can help somebody else realize, well, they're not charging. Because if you're not connected to God and you're not charging yourself up, how are you supposed to share that power with somebody else? If you haven't done any work on yourself and you can't see where God is at in your own life, how are we supposed to then help anybody else realize where God is at work in their life? So, take this time. Recharge yourself. Fertilize and grow now. So that when God comes saying, where is the fruit? When someone else says, man, I'm hungry, and you say, have you heard about Jesus? You're ready to go in the moment. Recharge now. So that you can be the hope